Ray, it's been a minute. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've been so happy to just watch everything that's been happening for you the last couple of years. I know you've been doing this for a long time, but
Good.
the first time we talked was right after Escapism blew up. Of course, 99.7 was one of the first stations to start playing it, but you were on tour with Louis Capaldi at the time, and since then you've done like,
Word.
yeah,
Wow.
this has been a minute. And
Wow.
when you did Pop Scene in the Bay Area, we were supposed to meet up, but your flight got delayed and we didn't get a chance to do that. But I've been watching everything that you've been up to for the last couple of years, and dude, it's incredible.
Thank
It's so
you.
it's so dope because I know about a lot of your story and about some of the things you've had to deal with, and just to see how much, I'm not sure what you deal with now. You probably still deal with weird people and stuff like that at some points. But like, like just to see everything that's come full circle for you and the history you made, the Brits, and just everything you had going on. I just want to congratulate you and say I'm really happy for you.
Thank you so much. That's really nice. It's
That's
been weird.
awesome.
It's been a wild time since we last spoke. I feel like was I on a tour bus when we last spoke or something like that?
You were like, I think you were like in like a green room or something because I could hear. I was able to hear Lewis in the background singing.
Yeah, I
So
think I was upstairs. I think I really remember this actually. I think I was upstairs in the tour bus and I was trying to find somewhere quiet, but he was on stage and it was kind of like, yeah,
yeah, it was
wow.
cool. So I
Well,
was
good to
hearing
see you
about
again.
like your schedule and everything you got like all like what's your passport look like right now?
It's actually full up. I actually have two passports.
Yeah,
So I carry one that has all my visas in it, and then the other one has space for stamps because my visa one has run out of space
I
for
believe
stamps.
you.
No
I
space left.
believe
We've been moving, my guy. We've been really moving, which is the dream. But I've been living out my suitcase, I would say, for the last 2 years, which
uh,
I've just kind of adjusted to now.
do you
Um,
do you enjoy? I mean, I know you enjoy being on the stage, and I know you enjoy performing for your fans and writing, of course. But like, the traveling part, are you cool with that, or is it starting to take a toll? Because it's a lot. It's a lot.
no, I think it definitely look, as long as you have, and this is the main thing as well, I think I learned a big lesson from last year because last year all my dreams started coming true and all these opportunities I've been waiting for my entire career all started like opening up to me at once, and I really was just kind of just being like, yes, say yes to all of it. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't really think about resting or how important it would be or how I actually do need at least one day off a week
Yeah,
to recharge. And I think I kind of got to a point also where I burnt myself out a little bit. So I ended up having to, my voice was tired and my brain was just like, bloody hell, I can't do. So I had to cancel the last couple shows of the year and reschedule them to the top of this year and stuff. And kind of think learn a big lesson because I love to travel. I love to do shows. I love being a touring artist. I feel so empowered and so most my confident version of myself when I'm on a stage, but you do need a day or 2 days in between stuff to recharge.
yeah,
So that's been a big lesson and something that I'm focused on doing as well now so that I can do this for a long time because I'd love to do this for a long time. Yeah.
absolutely. I know your fans want you out there, so I get it. But you're killing it, and it's awesome to see. But definitely you gotta you need some you time at the same time. You
Facts.
feel me? You gotta kick back and just enjoy yourself and
Balance,
enjoy
isn't it?
friends and family.
Yeah. It's finding the balance. I think it's
Exactly.
important.
That work life balance. I mean, I guess yeah, technically it's work, right? But it's your passion, but that work life balance is super, super important.
Yes.
Let's talk about Genesis. Let's talk about the EP. Let's talk about the rollout was so dope though. I love just like the videos,
Mm.
just everything you got going on. I know it probably took a lot of time to plan and prepare, but why was it so important for you to have the rollout the way you did?
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like the whole entire song and the whole thing in itself took so much passion and took a lot of energy and guts. But when you just have a gut instinct and you're like, I really want to share this right now. Um, I also am aware this is a really intense song. It's quite long and quite full on, you know. And I'm also kind of aware that not everyone needs a song like this or would even want to listen to a song like this. Um, but I'm really proud of it. I think it's kind of thing like I haven't listened to it since it's come out. I've been like, all right,
You take
it's
it.
done. Take it.
For
Take it.
sure.
But I'm proud of it and I believe in it and everything that it stands for and the way that um we've you know the visuals and the rollout and everything. I'm so proud of it and it's been really a truly a labor of love. I don't think it's going to be part of my album or anything like that. I just think it was something I felt compelled to share and I really wanted to share it right now. So, you know, and we kind of teased it at the Brits and stuff like that because the song wasn't done. But I wanted to share. I was like, oh, I do want to do a little bit of it, but it's not finished.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
but
think
I'm
I
proud of
I think the song is it's important. You know, you've always been very vulnerable with your music from the stuff I've heard for the past few years, and
it.
even going back, and your songwriting obviously is top tier. I'm not sure if anyone's told you that recently. I'm pretty sure they have, but yeah, it's up there. You up there, but no, I
Thank
think
you.
the song is important, and like you said, it's something that you had to get out there because I feel like other people who are dealing with similar things are gonna find like a safe space within that song. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna find like they're gonna reevaluate what they're dealing with and what they're going with at the time when they listen to the
Mm,
song over and over and over and over again. You know what I mean?
mm. I do, and I also think you know it's so interesting when conversation like the hope is that you know I don't know why I felt so compelled to write a song like this, and I do believe in miracles and things like that, you know, and I believe like what maybe someone will have heard that. Maybe it's big of me to assume, but maybe the hope is someone will have heard that and maybe heard a lyric in there that will have struck a chord with them, that maybe they'll communicate something deep inside them that they were too afraid to communicate with someone, you know, and that's what the kind of this art is kind of about and this song is kind of about. It's we're covering some heavy topics in there, but things that need to be um less taboo. I don't know.
Yeah, they need to be talked about
Yeah. Yeah, I do think so.
for
You know,
sure.
especially, and I've been speaking, I know this is really deep, but it's something that's really been on my heart recently is just, you know, suicide is such a heavy thing, you know, for somebody to get to that place where they're like, you know, I'm ready to end it all. But this is a reality that a lot of people are facing, and specifically men, because you guys, you, you know, it's one thing in women, but men are carrying stuff and they're not talking about it. It's not a culture of really being vulnerable and opening up, you know. And it really did melt my heart recently. We lost someone really dear to us, and it was heartbreaking, you know. It's like, my goodness, if I'd have just known, if any of it had just known, we would have been there for you, you know, we would have been there. And it's really hard to get your head around, but it's just like, you know, you just hope that, you know, art can, or this song can find the ears of someone who needs it. I really pray that. So, yeah, if it's only that, then what blessing to either.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I lost a friend in August of 2020 to similar circumstances, and you know, we always wonder like, you know, what could we have done differently to influence them to say something or to mention something or to like let us know, like to give us a sign. Because I literally talked to this person the day before, and they're perfectly fine. You know what I mean? So like when I say about your song, like it's again like it's doing what you hope that it would do. I'm pretty sure it's starting conversations. It's helping people decide that okay, I will reach out for help. So thank you for doing what you do because as someone who's lost a really really close friend to similar circumstances, it definitely means a lot, and that's coming from someone who's you know some lost someone. You've lost people, right? So the world is dealing with it, and what you said about
Mm.
what guys go through, yeah, it's really hard for us to express how we're feeling because you know if I start venting and people will be like, why are you acting like this or why are you acting like that? Why are you being soft? You know, different stuff like that. So that's you know that's the
And we gotta break that stigma though, you know, that stigma is just come on, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah
nah, it shouldn't we shouldn't be like that. We should pull people up. We should be like you're thugged it, not like, you know, you're crying. It shouldn't be like, oh, it should be like good. Let
yeah
it out.
for
Yes.
sure
Yeah.
absolutely
No, I really appreciate you as well being so vulnerable as well, even in this conversation. It's not easy to talk about, but it is
No, it's not.
important to.
Your music is therapy for a lot of people. I feel like I'm in therapy right now, and I need this. I needed this. Ray, I don't know if you know, but I needed this today. Um, not to just dramatically switch the subject. Some of the things that you've done over the last year, obviously the Brits, you won Hello Awards. Congratulations, incredible. You
Thank you.
performed on SNL. What was that like?
Oh, wow, that was just a dream. It really was such a dream. I feel like that was such a big, obviously it's such a big deal, but it was such a big deal for us and for you know, I feel like it's just made people really see us even in a different light and like really take us in as musicians. We've received so much amazing feedback from that performance. So I'm really proud of it. It was terrifying because it really is everything on that show is extremely live. There's a
I
lot of like
bet.
live TV stuff which isn't fully live. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Or like you have a little bit more preparation, or it's like, but this one is like, there's gonna run you to your spot and you're gonna then go. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, okay.
that's
So,
intense.
the pressure was on. It was an all-star weekend. There was so many amazing people there. My goodness. But yeah, what an app. I'm so proud of that. One of my top life achievements there. Yeah.
You've done a lot now. Not to like rush it. You've done a lot now. Like, what's the stage that you haven't been on that you want to get to? Is there one that you haven't been on at this point? Because I've seen you on a lot.
Um, well, look, I've always had big dreams.
Okay.
So I've always had big dreams. So I will say that I would really love one day to sing on the Grammy stage. I'm gonna put it out there because
It
you just don't
has to
know.
happen.
You gotta be ballsy and you gotta dream big. And I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna dream big, and I'm gonna one day I would really love to do that. I
It
really
is
would.
1000% gonna happen. It's 1000%. There's no way that doesn't happen.
Listen, yeah,
There's
I'm
no
gonna hold
way.
that. I'm gonna hold that energy that you have for this. I'm gonna hold that. I'm
Look,
gonna hold
look. I mean, come on. Do we need to start a
that. Let's go.
petition? Do we need to like get people going crazy on social media? What? We don't even need to do all that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's destined to happen. The way
It would be a dream. It
your
really would.
music, your songwriting, the production, everything about it, like, is beyond deserving of a moment like that and more. So I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm gonna be screaming at the TV. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be going crazy. I'm gonna be juiced, and I'm gonna take this clip and be like, "Look, remember when she said this?" No, but
Fingers crossed we make it there. It would be a really beautiful full circle moment from this combo. It really would.
you will be there. You will be there, and I can't wait to see it. Look, I'm looking forward to you coming back to the Bay Area. I know the Bay Area is such a small place when you have places like Madrid and all these other places on your radar. Look,
No, it's not. Do you know what? And that was one of the best shows I've ever had, to be honest. At the Fox Theatre.
at the Fox Theater. Yep, absolutely.
My goodness, I had. First of all, I can't even believe I got to play a venue like that. People showed up. The energy was on. It was so special. So I cannot wait to come back and do a show. I had the best time. I will never forget that. I was one for the books. That was seriously a really special gig. Yeah.
Damn, I'm proud of the Fox. That's what's up. I love that. I love that you said that. All these places that you performed at, and you remember the Fox based on just our conversation.
No, that was a serious one. That was a really amazing night for me. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's awesome. Ray, well, I know you got a busy schedule. I know a lot's going on. I know you're outside in the well, I know you're not outside in the streets, but I heard a horn honk and all that stuff. But thank you
Listen,
so
I'll
much.
show me outside this summer. You see it.
Right.
You know what I'm
Thank you
saying?
so
I'm looking
much
for my
for
husband.
giving me some of your time today. I look forward to seeing you when you're back in the Bay Area. All right.
Likewise. Thank you, darling. Thank you for taking the time and for
No
going deep with me
worries.
as well. I appreciate that.